Misión, primer contacto. Habla con el jefe Sugiyama. Establecer rumbo. ¿Llegamos de un viaje? Llegamos de un viaje.
Ready to take off, Captain.
A ver. ¿Qué es esto, che? Antes chumemos esto. Hay que tirarle tirito. Apa. Bueno, cálmese. Ah. Si no lo seleccionas no se puede atracar. Bueno, ya nos desvirtuamos. Íbamos a hacer una misión, pero pintó esta nave acá. Parece que se llama primer contacto de misión ahora. O esta ya era la misión. Ah, estamos bien. Estaba re perdido el pibe. Bueno, parece ser gente pacífica. Yo voy a intentar hacer igual de pacífico. ¿Mi compañero viene con alguno? Sí, está Sam. Ah, me baja la hija, todo. Bueno, no pasa nada.
You're human.
But I think he would have liked the man I grew into.
Yo no he visto otra raza que no sea humanos. Justo lo que acabo de decir. A ver.
Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
Wow, I'll be. This is like a time capsule. Except with no really
Man,
people.
esta gente no sabe qué ha pasado.
We have got to explore this ship.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is
¿A
the
quién
captain
mira?
for Sebamani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Bueno, ahí me mira.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
Me encantaría saber más, pero quizás antes debamos alejarnos de esta esclusa. Bueno, estos otros son seres humanos y llegaron aquí antes. No voy a mentirte, eso es algo muy gordo. Increíble, 200 años, ¿cómo tardaste tanto en llegar acá? Entonces, ¿sabes algo de la gente de la superficie? ¿Cómo sobreviviste todos 200 años? Vamos por esa.
Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race above all else. Though it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous. Of course, we
Vamos a
know
un
that
golpe de realidad.
human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. DeCosta,
Bueno.
you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Vamos a ver qué onda.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am.
Son un par. No me presentaron a
I'm
todos.
not willing we have to interfere our guest, but I'll allow it to
Just-
insist.
Stay out of trouble.
Welcome to the Earth colony.
Uy, ¿cómo era para el... acá?
In the early 2000s, my ancestor, Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios. like
Creo que este es un museo que me enteré por ahí que hay. Va a ser, va a tomar esa forma, me parece.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see
built the constant and set a course for this planet here. We were told
¿Por qué no tengo traje puesto todo esto?
it was the largest
Acá tampoco. Bueno, se ve que lo considera como una ciudad.
Again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived. Just because our equipment's old.
This whole place belongs in a museum.
Ahí lo dijo. Hablar con la capitana. Acá, a ver, antes de hablarle. Son un par, Contigo aquí por fin puedo ofrecer una vida nueva a mi tripulación. ¿Cuánto llevas de capitana? Diré que unos 6 años.
6 years now? I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is
Ustedes están tipo los reyes.
Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
Quickly. A ver, ¿cómo le va a la
A bit
tripulación?
frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
Es difícil ser capitana.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Sí, vamos a ayudarlo. Vamos a lucrarlo.
I wish I could say that the satisfaction of helping others in need is sufficient, but I'm not getting that impression from you. I'm sure we can pull together some resources equivalent to whatever currency you use these days. We'll do what we can to make it worthwhile. And until then, you're free to make use of whatever facilities you need on our ship.
A ver, ¿por qué no tienen
I suspect our
comunicación?
equipment is woefully obsolete compared to whatever you all have now. In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so our comms aren't particularly robust. That limits our options. We even attempted communicating with lights and sounds, something we saw in an old movie, but I don't believe they picked up on it. If anything, it may have inadvertently alarmed them.
Y tal vez hicieron un código morse de luces. Bueno, vamos a ayudar.
We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
Bueno, vamos a seguir ayudando. Sí puedo hacerlo. Pero la diplomacia... Sí, sí. A ver,
When we left
¿qué pasó?
there were no claims to planets this far out into space.
Claro.
We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony, to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem, but again, here we are now.
Bueno, vamos a hacer el favor de una vez.
Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way. So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Preferably, get them to see things our way. Report back to me and let me know what they say, and we'll go from there.
Esta mujer sí que habla, ¿eh?
And Godspeed.
Me gusta la pronunciación que tiene.
We got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
Bueno, esta misión al final empezaba acá y fue interrumpida por esa nave. Dale, ahí agarró. Pongo a viajar la nave. Vamos a escanear esto. A ver, está el 17%. Escanear, ¿cuánto me da? 42%. Entorno extremo. Ocultar recursos. ¿Qué rasgos? Ok. Tengo que juntar esos 4 materiales. ¿Por qué no puedo usar viaje rápido? Quiere que explore sí o sí. Tengo que ponerlo acá. Ah, me mató acá. ¿Qué pasó? Ah, me mató. No sé por qué no puedo ir. ¿Que está muy lejos? Yo estoy acá también. Desconcertado. Ah, pero no sé por qué. Tendré que volar. Me subo a la nave y vuelo.
The Constant is a piece of shit.
Ah, mira, tremendo vivero tienen acá.
Things are gonna be more interesting from here on out.
Boy, am I glad you
Andá a encontrar la salida. Yo no vine por ahí. Me vuelvo loco. ¿Por qué? Y yo estoy ahí encima.
I'm glad you're not an alien, but that would have been so cool.
Uno como vuelve a su nave acá.
Never seen a ship like this.
Hay ciertos requisitos para robar naves. No es así nomás.
I wonder what else is out there.
Pero tengo ganas. Supuestamente, además de quedármela, las puedo vender.
There's so much more to learn about now. I've lived my entire life in the constant. Not sure how else to live. Hey there.
We got strict rules around here.
La perdida que tengo acá adentro no tiene nombre. Calabozo. Bueno, mientras va el calabozo voy a agarrar el mate.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
No hay nadie. Ah, quiero volver a mi nave. Bueno, me parece que me voy a ir a un viaje rápido a otro lugar. Para después volver a la nave. No puede ser que no... No la encuentre. A ver. Acá estamos, acá estamos, acá estamos. Costó. Noche.
What does superfluous mean? I just read it in my book.
Es raro que no me haya dejado parar en el planeta.
No! I won't have more than enough until I have a super duper fluous amount of
Desacoplar. Es una nave de hace 200 años, pero ya sabía qué ganche iban a usar todas las naves. Ojo. ¿Ves acá? No, esto no puede ser así. ¿Será porque no tenía ningún puntito acá? A ver. No creo. Ah, ahí me dejó. Tal vez cuando estás atracando una nave no te deja... hacer los viajes rápido. Y este lugar es igual a uno que yo ya conozco. Paradiso. Me di cuenta que no tengo traje. De nuevo. Porque es asentamiento también. Un pseudo crucero estelar que es una gran nave copada. Ya lo vamos a robar. Supuestamente necesito... A ver... Viene con un arsenal muy bueno. No, no puede ser. Capaz que sí que pueda. Yo había visto que había un requisito, supuestamente, que cumplir, que estaba por acá. Después, cuando toque una batalla, nos fijamos. Hay que romperle el motor a la nave. Y creo que después tenés que entrar y vencer a la tripulación para quedártela. Me parece. Si no estoy mal informado. Bueno, este es el capitán, el jefe.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
Llegas a un planeta determinado y viste que se ven estaciones. Sí. ¿Y qué anda? Hay que ver cuándo para el crucero ese.
Honestly, it's not as exciting as you might think most of the time. More often than not, we're just handling drunk and disorderly conduct. Heck, even pirates leave us alone for the most part. I think it's because some of them actually vacation here. As long as they're not bothering anyone, we've been told not to worry about them.
Es buena. O sea, yo ahora no he visto que estacionen, pero voy a prestar atención en base a tu comentario.
Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security. And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems.
No sé si será la nave que yo quiero comprar.
Okay.
Y debe ser grande entonces, si encima está tripulada y todo.
Something I can help you with?
He venido por la llamada del socorro. He venido a hablar en nombre de una nave en órbita. No escuché la de socorro.
Ah, it has a name. Good. Then you're already familiar with the situation, I take it. Do you know what they want?
Eso es una nave colonial. Creo que... yo ya confío en eso. Voy a comprometerme. Voy a ser confianzudo.
We obviously have no records of a colony ship claiming this planet. Whatever the case, you'll need to speak to
Dale.
Oliver Campbell.
¿Vos estás recibiendo TikTok de Starfield? Yo no he visto ni uno.
He's in charge of bringing all formal decisions
Igual no he usado
before the
TikTok,
board and
pero...
hoping to make calls on them. I'll let him know you're on your way.
Oliver Campbell. Bueno, no es acá. Nene, ¿a dónde me estás mandando? Y voy a tener que ir... Hoja aguda se llama mi nave. Sí, he visto que hay exploits y están sacando mucha plata, pero le quita diversión para mí. Eso no lo voy a... Ah, tengo que ver, a ver si el escáner me sirve de algo.
I've been saving for a week-long vacation with Cora. Swimsuits and mai tais. I'm counting the days.
¿Qué ve? ¿Dónde hay cloro? Acá adentro.
I'm here to help if you need it.
Portero de hotel.
Hello, welcome to Hotel Paradiso. You may continue inside to the main desk if you need to check in for your stay, or feel free to browse the shops along the promenade. Let me know if I can answer any questions you may have, or help you in any other way.
¿Y si quiero ir a la playa?
If you have business with Oliver, you'll first need to speak with Kiwi, the board's executive assistant. You'll find them if you take the elevator up to the top floor and go down the hallway.
Bueno, me olvidé prestar atención a lo que decía, pero...
Questions.
Viste que no tiene minimapa este juego.
I'm here to satisfy your needs. I hope your stay is a pleasant one.
I feel my bank account getting drained just standing here.
Tranqui.
How much is it for a night? No, don't tell me.
Dije tranqui porque estaban de modo playa y mirá cómo se llama la cafetería. Tranquilitea.
I guess I have to admit.
Planta ejecutiva. Bueno.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
Tengo un asunto. Acá.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
A ver.
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
Ah, mira. Alta advertencia.
I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims. But it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in. So, it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too. Sure, have fun in the Shark Tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Bueno, vamos a tener que entrar nomás a la junta. ¿Dónde está? Che, re cyberpunk este ambiente, ¿eh?
These days, I'd love to experience this resort the way our guests do.
Muy cyberpunk.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
Ah.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should.
Esa Neón es la verdadera ciudad de cyberpunk.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfronts, get a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us and we can circle back around to this.
Come on,
Bueno.
loads more interesting things to do outside. I need to mill about in here.
Just doing
No, vengo a hablar con vos, a ver.
Paradiso remains a paradise.
Este complejo funcional al margen... No. ¿Qué me puede contar sobre Paraíso? No. ¿Solo hay 3 miembros de la Junta? Podría ser. Entiendo que eres tú con quien debo hablar. No, vamos a hablar con...
No, of course not. There's several more. We're just the ones who show up day to day. The others spend their time lazing on the beach, gallivanting off-world. Doesn't bother me though. Less cooks in the kitchen means I get to make all the big decisions around here. Seems to be working out for us just fine.
Bueno. Ya escuché de todo sobre la isla. Vamos a hablar de la nave.
And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. Like that. The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Bueno, pero no son aliens. La gente no se va a traer. ¿Por qué es tan urgente para ustedes? La gente no se lo va a creer, pero es chiste igual. Vamos directo al grano.
Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
A ver, es una nave generacional llena de colonos de la Tierra. Han tardado 200 años en llegar. Es una vieja nave de la Tierra destartalada y llena de colonos que creen que el planeta es suyo. Son colonos de la vieja Tierra desesperados por asentarse después de 200 años. Úsalo a tu favor. El tipo necesita una atracción, me sirve esa. ¿Qué dirías si te dijera que se trata de una nave nodriza alienígena que viene a destruir el planeta? No. Para convencerlo, esta la veo genial.
Bonza, that means we got
Mira.
them right where we want them. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
Eso me
They
sirve.
could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them quite a bit.
Oh, Dios.
They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
No, por favor, que
Sounds
se queden.
costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for
No,
the
dinero
transaction.
no tienen.
Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
No. Entonces, ¿pueden vivir aquí como sirvientes contratados? Pará, eso no. ¿Qué tengo que pagar yo el motor? No. Dejar de existir. ¿Por qué no dejamos este asunto en manos de otra autoridad? ¿Por qué no pueden asentarse en la otra cara del planeta o algo así? Oh, ¿podré ir a consultar?
Guess we're tabling it for now. Let's circle back around ASAP, though.
Sí, ahora vengo, señor. ¿En qué quedó la misión? Tengo que negociar acá. Oh, tengo que elegir yo ahora.
Hello? I didn't realize Kiwi was letting people in here. You've heard our proposals. We could...
Ya, a ver.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
Haré que acepten el acuerdo de asentamiento. Compraré el motor gravitacional y haré que se asienten en otra parte, ¿no? está re difícil esto. O sea, no es nada importante, pero... A ver, si insisten.
Hard pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Freestar Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter as official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
Sí, no, es que se quedan acá, ya fue. No me acuerdo los términos del asentamiento, pero ya fue.
Assuming they agree to the terms, I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals. We'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support an increased population. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure to bring them here with you before we can consider this a done deal.
No good choices here.
Sí, lo mismo digo.
Better a beggar in literal paradise than starving in the stars. At least that's what I'll tell myself.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
Bueno, ¿qué le vamos a hacer? Vamos a hablar con la capitana. La verdad que no sé si metí la pata. No me acuerdo los detalles. Pero vamos a hacer lo posible. A ver cómo se lo toma. No, me va a hacer caminar de vuelta hasta allá. A ver cómo era la cosa. Ok. Yo sabía que no lo iba a encontrar fácil.
Food looks good too.
Creo que soy tan malo con los mapas que no hay, de hecho.
Wow. Hi.
Mejor acá.
Just stay out.
Creo que había un ascensor por acá. Oh, mira. El cementerio, che. Qué flashero. Un cementerio en una nave.
I don't have much to spare, but if you are ever injured, I will try my best.
Ay, Dios, déjame pasar, te lo pido por favor.
Hi. I've lived my entire life in the Constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Bueno. Voy a ir sala por sala. Tengo una perdida. Medical... No. Ah, mira. No. Cerrado. Y allá no. Ay, lo que debe tener esto.
Boy, am I glad you were some sort of... These are exciting times.
Ahí va.
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
Vamos arriba. ¿Estamos arriba? No, no estamos arriba. Vine a la cárcel, ¿puedes creer?
Just stay out of trouble.
Ay, Dios, ¿por qué es tan difícil?
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need this.
¿Elevador? No. Nivel de comando. Supongo que acá.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean
Ahí vamos.
the constant is a peaceful.
What? ¿Es una oficina esto?
We've got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
El peor. Media hora para llegar. Oh, mira.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
Arma de foto. Oh, mira cómo estoy vestida. ¿Para qué me he visto así? Me mata este aparato de acá. Ya fue. Hablemos.
You're here. I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. What's the good word?
Va a estar difícil esto. Están dispuestos a que se queden, pero tenés que saldar la deuda. Ah, sin
That doesn't
peros.
sound so bad. My crew will need to get used to working for a living anyway.
Yo sabía que lo iba a
This
entender.
seems agreeable. Is that all?
También tengo que llevarles recursos para que puedan mantenerlos. Oh, persuasión.
I'm not sure what we can spare.
Tarde o temprano te podrás el agotamiento. Dame lo que quiero y ya. Dame lo que quiero ya y te ahorras la jaqueca. Seguro no tienes nada de sobra, estoy haciendo esto por ti. Tampoco pido mucho, tan solo lo que puedas darme. Oh, ¿por qué estoy pidiendo esto? Algo me perdí, pero bueno.
I'm thinking. Perhaps there are resources in storage we can scrounge up or recycle.
Sé que te encantaría ayudarme si te dejaran. Tampoco pido mucho, tan solo lo que puedas darme. Solo espero que no te estés aprovechando de mi generosidad. Vamos con el 3.
That does seem reasonable. Tell you what, talk to Daisuke and he'll get you what we can spare. If you succeed,
Bueno.
we'll see about finding some other ways to repay you as well. Thank you.
No, al final ahora me siento mal por cobrarles, pobrecito. Lo vamos a cobrar. Pa, un montón lo que
Don't
pide.
forget to tell of us in your travels.
¿Dónde está este muchacho? O muchacha. Piso de abajo. Lo hacen a propósito alto esto, ¿no?
We were never trained to address threats coming from.
Bueno, a ver qué me vas a dar.
Keeping track of all our supplies is more difficult than you might think. Ah, there. Oh! Huh.
Probablemente la primera persona del exterior que conoces, ¿sí?
Nice to meet you. And that's true. As you can imagine, everyone kind of just knows each other around here. Meeting new people isn't really a thing for us.
Es muy extraño. Yo no hago más que conocer gente. Es comprensible.
Right? We've been cooped up together in this ship all our lives. So outside of berths, there's literally no way for new people to arrive, you know? Anyway, sorry for freezing up before. I just didn't expect our visitor from the outside to stop by and chat with me. I figured, if anything, you'd be with the captain. I'm Daisuke, the ship's provisions manager. I'm not sure what I can offer you, but if I can help, I will. And if not, I'm happy just to talk.
Un gusto, Daisuke. Bueno. Vamos a manguearle.
Send me a message. I have everything for you right here. It's all we can spare, so I sure hope.
No, no los voy a abandonar.
Need anything else?
¿Qué me dio? 30. Ok. ¿De dónde los sacan?
I know back on Earth, there used to be stores all over the place. Some that even specialize in specific types of goods, if you can imagine. But here, this is it. We have very limited supplies. Most of our stuff is recycled. Even the food. In a roundabout way. If you know what I mean. It works out for the most part. Because it has to. You'll sense a running theme with that around here. Not really. Things don't work that way here. It's not a shop like you hear about in the books and movies. Or, where you're probably from. Almost everything is communal or shared in some way. But sometimes people want a little something extra or special for themselves. So when that happens, they come to me. Mostly, I just keep track of the ship's inventory and help ration the supplies so we don't run out.
Muy bien.
See you around.
Supongo que tengo que juntar más después. Ahora, ¿cómo sigue esto? Acumula fibra. Oh, ¿y yo me metí en este quilombo? Yo tengo que pagarlo, o sea, me dieron un poco, pero tengo que poner el resto. Le faltan dos, no me haga la vida imposible. Uno. Acá está. Sí. Vamos a entregarla. Esa la de las bisagras la voy a verificar, Suena muy detallista.
Dad, do you think Solomon Coe would have liked me?
Sure. Everybody likes you, don't they? Well, if you listen to your friend.
Bueno, ¿dónde está esta chica? Era por acá.
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
Este. Siempre fue fácil llegar.
No matter the outcome, we didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad.
Bueno, tengo todos los recursos.
Excellent. I'll have them stowed away for safekeeping. We'll bring them with us when we touch down on the surface. Is that everything now? Are we ready to head planet side?
Esta mujer nunca te mira. Ya está. Es hora de irnos.
Righto. Oh, this is truly wonderful. I'll make an announcement to the crew straight away. If you would be so kind, we lost our landing shuttle years ago, so we'll need a ride down to the surface. Not all of us, mind you, just myself and a select few others. Will you do this for us?
Claro.
Splendid. Oh, we'll see you on your ship then.
Dale.
Now that we know what's out there, it's going to be more interesting.
We got strict rules around here. Just stay out.
Indeed. It is thanks to you that we are able to settle on this new world.
This is incredible. I never thought we'd make it.
Bueno, si dejan pasar.
I can't thank you enough.
Comprendo la emoción. Pero eso no se puede si no se corre.
How exciting it is to be the captain here.
Llegó la hora. Salimos de la nave. Esa, mira las valijas.
Patronage is much appreciated. Is there any assistance I may offer you today?
Incredible. I'm looking forward to making this planet our new home. The possibilities are limitless. Oh my. Oh, it's almost too much. I've never seen such beauty, never experienced real nature. Pictures, videos, nothing does the real thing justice.
Claro, ella nació ya en la
I
nave.
could do without some of the terms of this agreement, but if this is what it's like, I think we'll manage just fine. Thanks again.
Bueno, ahora ya salimos.
Thank you again for making this.
Gracias de nuevo. Gracias, ya estás en
Just
casa.
think, if you hadn't had the courage to approach us when no one else would, we might still be stuck up there.
¿Viste? Ay, Dios, ¿les cobro?
I'm not sure yet. Of course, it would be quite a shame to destroy such. So I suppose it would do to seek an interesting.
Bueno.
I see. It's not enough to just help people who have nearly nothing. Well, I must say I'm disappointed. I can't say I'm surprised. Anyway, we don't have much to pay you with, but perhaps we can arrange for something. Good day.
Bueno, a ver. No, qué porquería me regaló. Qué manera de regalarme porquerías, Dios. Con palos me pagaron. No te la puedo creer. Ah, pero se venden como cosas antiguas. ¡Ay, no se ven! Encima. Me muero. Acá está. Mirá. Inspeccionar. Chanchito. ¿No lo puedo romper? Cosas antiguas que se pueden vender, pero no es mucho. Ya fue. Ya fue, gente. Esta es la misión. Ya saben que la recompensa no es la mejor. Así que por ahí consideran quedarse con el acto de buena gente. Voy a dejar esto por acá. Ya es hora de cenar.